more short bosses and 2 silicon bosses.
I think you've got them on backwards. I'm just looking at the other one.
She was right, I do. Hello and welcome to Meki's Tutorials. Okay, so today we are actually going to go over how to build a robot. So the first part is we're going to go over your main board. As you can see, it's in each kit, there should be one. You're going to have all of your little pieces upside down. Okay, so that lists everything. I'm just going to tell you the simple stuff. On and off, and your power connectors. That's all you really need to know. And then your motors will go here. You can look at the rest of it. There's no reason for me to go over everything at the moment because we need to move on to our lesson. Okay, so if you go into the next page, it'll have your model settings. Basically, it tells you how to program it to fit with your stuff. And then you have your remote controller, which is this lovely little thing. You have to put batteries in it. They don't come with. And then, let's see. It'll tell you all of your buttons, everything that these do. You do have to program them to set up with your main board, which means you have to play with the lights. When the lights sync up a certain way, the two will sync up. So page 38, it tells you how to set it up. And then, so it's the set of your ID and then your RC communication ID. RC is just remote control. Okay, so you have your IR sensor, which is this lovely little thingy. We're not going to use it in this one, but we probably will use it quite soon. And then you have your, these are actually your battery packs, which, whoops, you'll need to put batteries in these because they will connect to here to power your motors or your IR transmitter, your sensor, my bad.
Do you put batteries in? They just need those.
Okay, and then you have your motors. And they do come connected. They're like Legos almost. Oh crap, I shouldn't have said that. Okay. So, we have our little motors. Whenever you're putting them back in, they can stick together like that, or you can leave them apart. Completely up to you. Okay, not using those batteries. We can put this away. I'm making a mess. Okay, next, inertia. That is our lesson today. So, inertia is, gotta get my words. Okay, so inertia is the law of inertia. Means that if an object is in motion, it will stay in motion, right?
I think so, yeah.
Alright, we're gonna cut that.
I'll put in, okay. I'll put in like an actual physical definition if we wanted to look up one on your phone right now that you could use.
Technology. It's beautiful.
Don't be on your phones in class, kids.
Don't do that, the teachers will get mad. Okay. The exact definition of inertia, because the book doesn't tell us, is a tendency to do nothing or to remain unchanged. I don't like Google's definition. All right, so if an object is in motion, it will stay in motion. If an object is acted upon, something will happen. So, in this case, we have our lovely transformer already built. So, if, I'm gonna have to. Okay, so if an object is in motion, it's not gonna stop until something else stops it. In this case, it was my box. Once again, It won't stop unless something stops it. So in this case, it can be friction, it can be an outside object, such as a box, or it can even be, no, I think that's about it. It'll be some sort of force. It'll be gravity, it'll be friction, it'll be air resistance, wind resistance, something of that sort. So, once again, the law of inertia. That is one of Newton's laws, by the way. Okay, on to our tutorial. So today we are building a transformer. I'll show you why we call it a transformer at the end. You'll understand. Okay, so first things first, you're going to take your motors and your two 3x3 frames. Okay, those will go on the ends here. Do they go in the big hole? They do not go in the big hole. It doesn't. Maybe they do go in the big hole. All right, they go in the big hole. Oh, right, because they snap on right here on the sides. I forgot. Okay, and then you're going to take a short boss. Oh, I'm making a mess today. And you're going to stick it on the end here. So it'll look like this. Don't know if y'all can see it from that angle. And then you do the exact same to the other one with another short boss. Okay. Now that we have that part done, we are going to build part of the frame. So you're going to take a 3x9 and two 2-unit blocks, and then two 3-unit blocks. Okay, so they're going to go like so. Like that. Okay. And then you want to make sure they're on both sides, so it will look like this. Okay, then you take your motors and you place them to the point where, yes, this will work, like this. Then you're gonna screw it in on the sides. So you're gonna grab your little box of screws and your trusty little screwdriver. It's like Bob the Builder. Okay. And then you're gonna want to do it to the other one too, so both of your motors are installed. And that wire, you're just gonna have to deal with that annoying wire. Bothers me so much. Okay. You want to make sure the wires are facing the same way, by the way, so you don't confuse them and get them all messed up. Why did I do that? That doesn't help. Never mind. You're not going to have the wires facing the same way. Let me check them. Yeah, you will not have the wires facing the same way. I was wrong. Completely disregard everything I just said within the past 10 seconds. Okay, so you install those, get those all done. Then you're going to grab, once we're all done screwing it in, grab another 2-unit block and two 4-unit blocks. So one more 2 unit block, and am I blind? Not blind, I didn't grab. Because they're 5 unit blocks. 5 unit blocks. You're gonna grab 2 5 unit blocks. Oh. Life is hard, kids. Okay, so then you're going to install the 2 unit block right here in between the 2 3 unit blocks, like so. And then the 5 unit blocks will go underneath. Like that. So you want to see the gray sticking out right there. Or not sticking out, but you want to see the gray. Do the same on the other one. Okay, so we are currently at this stage. It should look like this. Tails. All right, so grab another 3x9 block, or 3x9 frame, and your last 2 unit block, and that will go on the 5 unit blocks. It'll go like this if it wants to be placed. Okay. Goodness. Now your 2 unit block will go right there. Sort of looks like a mouth or something. Really long nose. Okay. Next, you're gonna grab a wheel. Small wheel. And a, where did my long shaft go? Alright, we're gonna grab a long shaft. You're going to stick that through, like so. And then you're going to grab 4 little short bosses. 3 and here. 4. Okay, 2 go on each side. You want to make sure it's about in the middle as much as possible. And if not, just push it back to the middle. Okay. Alrighty, you got all 4 on. Then you're going to take 2 of your curved frames and put that on the very end, like so. And grab 2 more short bosses and 2 silicone bosses.
I think you got them on this. I'm just looking at the other one.
She was right, I do. That's fantastic. All right, like so. Now, man, these things are annoying. 1, oh look, 2. And then 2 silicone bosses. Hopefully we're done with those. Okay, short bosses go on the inside, silicone go on the outside. Doesn't want to go in. And that will hold those in place for the most part. Okay, then you're going to attach it to here, like so, with screws, short screws. You know, it might be easier to just take the 2 unit block off and then attach it. So, there. Now, to do it to the other side, Now you can stick that back on. And voila, we have steps 1 through 8 done. And there's 20. Okay, so step 9. You're going to get the only two large wheels. Those will go on the ends of the motors so that they make that little word. So that they stay. You want them to stay. I don't know why that one didn't stay. They typically do. These stayed. Why did these?
Might. It should stay. There's no like extra silicone bosses or anything.
All right, we're just not gonna tip them over and hopefully they stay. Okay, now that you got your wheels on, you're going to take 1x7 frame and 2 3-unit blocks. Those will go on any end of the 1x7 frame, but they go on the same end, pegs facing up. Okay, so it looks like a hammer almost. That you can set aside for now. You're going to take the other wheel, the other small wheel. I was wrong, we're not done with the shafts. One more long shaft, stick that through and put a 1x5 frame on each end of the shaft, and then take a short boss and stick that along the each end too, and if it will go on. Okay, there we go. And then you're going to take 2 more silicone bosses. Okay, that is for the most part in the middle. Now you take your 2 here and stick it. Ah, I messed up screwing. Okay, so you want to leave 1 extra space on the end, like so. 1 extra little hole here. Okay, now you can take these and stick each one on in a hole so that it looks like this. Okay, after that you're going to take your 4x, I don't know how many this is, I think it's like 9, your 4x9, and then stick it on the bottom here, but you're only gonna screw in 1. So you're gonna find the middle and you're gonna count down 1, 2, 3. So your screw is going to go, that's a long screw, here. Your screw will go right there. And it can go on the second block, so it'll look like this. Okay, there we go. Now, that will go on. I'm struggling so much right now.
Maybe it's a problem with the wheels.
It's not the wheels. The wheels are fine, it's these. They don't want to stay.
These are like stuck on there.
Okay, so if your wheels are falling off, I have a solution. No, that won't work. I have a solution. Okay, you can take one of your little connectors and then a short shaft. Stick the connector on the end, like so. And then the short shaft in, and did you ask for a donut? And then it'll be like that, and it will still turn. Then you can stick a silicone boss on the end to keep it in place. Okay, like that, and it will still turn. Cool. So, I want a donut.
Which kind do you want?
Not right now. I'm teaching.
You want a donut?
I don't want to get it dirty. Okay, so you can do it on the other side too. You don't have to. This is only if your wheels are being stupid like mine and falling off. Come on. There we go. Okay. Now it looks super cool. We are unique, innovative. Okay, so then you're going to take this piece, this weird piece, and stick it on stupid wires.
You got another.
No, I don't.
Look at how that one's formatted. You're trying to put the second wheel in front. Same wheel's gotta go in the back.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to do this now. Ah, I see. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't be teaching today. It'll look like this. Can you see that?
There we go. Okay, let me tilt it out. You got it.
Okay. So then, so far, this is what we have. Next, you're going to take 2x5s, and those will go on the extra pegs that are sticking up next to the 4x9 frame we just put down. Okay. Now, we're gonna stick our battery packs on to those 2x5 pieces, your battery packs. And your wires, they can go forward or backwards, completely up to you. Okay, there we go. Next one. There we go. Now we can stick our motherboard on. Mainboard, motherboard, same difference. Okay, your on and off switch will be facing the very front wheel. It doesn't want to go in. It did this. There we go. Now we have it all connected. Well, not connected. We have it all put on. So now you can connect everything. Your battery packs will go into the red pieces, or the red connector ports. And then your motors will go onto the white connector ports. Okay, So now you have it all connected, and this is what it will look like, and then this is what it'll look like transformed. Now, I don't know if I can catch it on video because I seem to have a limited space here, but I'm going to try.
You can't always just like film on my phone.
Make this one transform on the table. Oh, right, I have to reset it. Oh. Okay, it doesn't want to transform right now. Okay, I can, got it. I don't know if that camera can see it.
You can see the top of it, but this
Okay,
one's
you can see the cute little wheel. All right, so that was our tutorial for the day. It was a transformer. Hope y'all had fun and hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.